Good morning. Today is Wednesday, December the 17th, 2025. We are going into Christmas week by next week. And this morning in Asia, we saw silver prices continue to surge into fresh all-time high after a week or two of consolidation. And in the spot market, silver prices has gone to close to $66 per ounce. And in the COMEX silver futures for the March contract, the most actively traded contract right now, is at $66.20 odd cents. Okay, and there are various reasons why silver prices has been on a massive bull market this year. One is playing catch up to the rally seen in gold for the last few years. And silver, beside being a precious metal, is also an industrial metal, which is indispensable for green energy production. For example, solar panels. We also knew silver is also a indispensable minerals for the production of weapon systems like missiles and radar systems. And this has been causing a lot of demand for silver. And we all know silver is not something that you want to set up to mine. Unlike gold, you can actually set up to mine gold if gold prices justify the exploration of new mines. Now, silver is a byproduct in the mining of other metals, for example, copper. So nobody go out there just because silver prices is high, they go out there to mine silver specifically. So we knew that beside that, we also knew the Federal Reserve has been on a rate cutting cycle. This month itself, we saw Federal Reserve cut interest rate by another 25 basis point, which is the third in a row for 2025. And going to 2026, more cuts are expected, especially if the current chairmanship of the Federal Reserve rotates to somebody which President Trump will nominate, which will be most likely be very friendly to his overall interest rate direction. So between the tightness in the physical market and the monetary policy pursued by the Federal Reserve, which caused the dollar to come off. And we all know precious metal has an inverse relationship to the dollar. So all this is coming to a head and is the perfect storm. Now, to show you where the market is likely to head to in the near futures, let me refer you to the futures chart. Hi, what you are seeing in front of you here is the 4 hours time frame for the COMEX March silver contract. This is currently the most actively traded contract, and currently the prices we are seeing is for Globex because the regular market has not opened in New York. So this morning we saw a fresh buying interest in spot silver, causing the Globex silver prices to also surge to fresh all-time high. Currently, the price is at $66.27 per ounce, and we can see that the rally for this March futures contract started from as early as the low in the pandemic at $46.10. You can see this is likely to be a five-way structure with the potential to extend higher into this bracket between $70.44 to $72.17. So based on that projected area of 70 odd dollars, we can see that prices in silver still have a little bit more room to go. Although near term, there could be possibility of a heavy resistance between $66 to $68. If market can punch beyond $68 and close above that, then of course the market will naturally want to gravitate towards $70.44 to $72.17 in basis the 4 hours time frame in the March contract. So when we go down to the lower time frame, like the 1 hour, we can see that this is a compressed version of the 1 hour time frame. We can see that the low is $46.10, and it has what looks like to be a five-way potential rally going all the way to the 2.618 Fibonacci extension, which will bring us to $72.17. Now, this is 4 hours. This is the 1 hour's time frame. We can see that near term we have a lower target. Instead of $70.44, here we have a low target of just under $70 to be the near-term target. So anywhere between these kind of prices, I think there should be a natural desire for those who are really long to take some profit off the table, which may actually result in a bit of a consolidation before the market push higher into fresh all-time high again. And that will most likely happen in 2026. So this is my technical outlook for silver. And like to wish you guys a great ending for 2025, and hopefully we have an even better 2026 to celebrate. In the meantime, you take care. Happy Christmas. I'm sorry, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye bye.